Hello everyone, my name is Nikita Tanuwijaya from MVPC 5C and today I'll be doing my TOEIC project. TOEIC is divided into two parts, listening and reading. But in this video, I'll focus only on the listening section and share the small strategies that helped me get a 465 in this section. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So, let's start with the part 1, the photograph section.
Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
He is riding his bicycle.
B.
He is putting on a helmet.
C.
He is fixing his bicycle.
D.
He is stopped in traffic.
This is actually the easiest part of TOEIC listening for me because you only need two main things. The first one is that you need to identify the main action in the picture. The second one is you need to understand the vocabulary in the answer choices. Now, for this photograph, we can see a man on a bicycle wearing a helmet and also he is on the road with traffic around him. And yes, the tricky part about this question is all the words in the answer choices actually appears in the pictures. But the real trick is to focus on the action, not the objects. So what is he doing? He is riding his bicycle. So the correct answer is obviously A. Now, let's move on to the part 2, which is the question-response section. In this part, you will hear a question and you have to choose the response that actually makes sense.
Number 13. Where is the closest parking lot? A.
Right across the street.
B.
To park my car.
C.
At 2 o'clock.
For this question, the speaker asks, where is the closest parking lot? So the answer has to be a location because where always asks for place. So the only choice that actually give a place is A, right across the street. And now we are moving on to part 3, which is the conversations section. In this part, you'll hear two people talking and your job is to understand the situation. In this section, I want you to really focus and to write down all the keywords you hear directly on your paper.
Question 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
My internet service is so slow, it's really affecting my work. I think it's time that I change internet providers.
You should contact Rogers Incorporated. That's the company that I use. They have great service staff and their technical support is the best in the industry.
Thank you for the suggestion. I'll keep that in mind.
And when you call, don't forget to mention my name. They'll give you a new contract discount and credit my account for referring a friend.
Number 32. What is the man's problem?
So, for question 32, based on my notes here, I wrote slow internet and affects work. That was the main thing I caught from the conversation. The man was clearly frustrated because his internet speed was slowing him down. So I didn't hear anything about the computer being broken or the company shutting down. So that's why the answer is that his internet is slow. Delta.
Number 33. Why does the woman recommend Rogers Incorporated?
For question 33, I note down great service and best tech support. Those really stood out to me when I heard the woman talking. So from that, I connected that she recommended the company mainly because of their technical support. She didn't mention anything like guarantees or free repairs. So that's why the answer is the one about great technical assistance, A.
Number 34. What does the woman ask the man to do?
And for the question 34, you can see that I wrote mention name, discount, and referral. So from those keywords, I remember that she wanted him to say her name when he contacted the company so he could get a discount and she could get a referral credit. So the action she asked him to do was basically to mention her name when he signs up. The answer is B. If you remember, I asked you to write down all the information that you could hear. Why? Some people might think it's unnecessary, but for me, it's really crucial because in the TOEIC listening test, the audio only plays once. And when that happens, it's very easy to get panic and suddenly you forget almost everything. So here's what I do. First, write down anything important that stands out. Second, focus on the main idea, not every single word. If you try to write everything down, you'll fall behind and miss the next part of the audio. The third one is connect the keywords. Even if your notes are not complete, don't worry because those small pieces of information can really help you to understand the situation and choose the correct answer, especially when you forget the audio. And finally, practice your listening skills. Listen to podcasts, TED Talks, or anything in English. You need to get used to different accents, fast talking, or even sounds like gibberish. So keep practicing, stay consistent, and you'll be able to get a high score in the listening section of TOEIC. So that's all for my video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.